What if you were trapped in a coffin under the ocean for 500 years, and came back furious, immortal, and ready for revenge? The Old Guard 2 explodes with betrayal, ancient secrets, and a terrifying new enemy who may be the first and deadliest immortal of all. One team. One mission. But not everyone will survive. Let's dive in. The movie begins somewhere in the middle of the ocean. A group of people, led by a mysterious woman, are on a boat. They pull up a large heavy metal coffin, known as an Iron Maiden, from deep underwater. When they force it open, they find a woman inside, Gwyn, gasping for air. She's been trapped down there for a long, long time, and she's still alive. That's because Gwyn is immortal. Cut to Croatia, where the legendary team known as the Old Guard is on a mission. This team includes Andy, the leader, Copley, the brains, Niall, the newest member, and the couple Joe and Nikki, who are both fearless fighters and also immortals. But something's different now. Andy, who has lived for centuries, is losing her immortality. She's not healing like before, and she knows death could come for her any time now. Despite that, she keeps fighting. Their target this time is an arms dealer named Conrad. To get to him, Joe and Nikki cause a big distraction, taking on Conrad's guards right in the middle of the road. While all eyes are on them, Andy, Niall, and Copley sneak into Conrad's mansion. Inside, they take down the guards one by one and finally find Conrad. In the end, Andy and Niall shoot him, and he falls from a balcony to his death. Back at their secret hideout, the team regroups. Copley reveals some shocking news. Conrad wasn't the real buyer of the weapons. Instead, the person behind everything was a mysterious woman caught on security cameras. And here's where it gets strange. Niall recognizes the woman, not from real life, but from her dreams. She's seen her before, walking into a library, and killing a man whose face she doesn't know. Something bigger is going on. The past is catching up. And Gwyn's return is just the beginning. In Paris, we catch up with Booker, one of the immortals who's now living alone in exile. After betraying the team in the past, he's been cast out, and he's not handling it well. Drunk and miserable, he stumbles into his apartment, only to find someone waiting for him. It's Gwyn. Booker is completely shocked. Remember, Gwyn was trapped in a coffin under the ocean for 500 years. Now she's back and she's angry. She tells Booker that she wants to find Andy, the team leader. Gwyn blames Andy for her suffering. She believes it's Andy's fault she was left alone to drown over and over for centuries. Meanwhile, Niall teams up with Joe and Nikki to search for Booker. At the same time, Andy and Copley are off on a different mission. They're trying to track down a man named Tua, another immortal who has been living in secret. They finally find Tua and follow him into his hidden library, the very place Niall had seen in her dreams. Tua reveals a huge secret. There is a woman more ancient than even Andy. Her name is Discord, and she is the first immortal. Tua and Discord have a long history. They were both there when Gwyn was sentenced to death hundreds of years ago. But unlike Andy and Tua, Discord has always hated mortals, believing they don't deserve protection. Tua doesn't know exactly what Discord is planning, but Andy reveals something important. She has lost her immortality. The whole team meets up again after Joe and Nikki manage to find Booker. Booker brings a message from Gwyn, and Niall decides to go with Andy to confront her face to face. When they finally meet, Gwyn lets all her rage out. She feels completely betrayed by Andy and demands answers. The two old friends, now enemies, end up fighting. But before things go too far, Discord herself appears. And then the truth hits. Gwyn is working with Discord. Later, Niall confronts Discord in a church, hoping to understand her motives. Discord explains that it's because of Andy's actions, always helping humans, interfering in history, that immortals have been hunted and feared. Discord declares herself the first immortal, and chillingly, she says that Niall will be the last. A dark future is coming for the Old Guard. Later on, Booker has a serious talk with Tua, the wise, quiet immortal who's seen a lot over the centuries. The topic? Andy's lost immortality. Booker shares something important. During a previous fight, Niall accidentally wounded Andy. At first, it seemed like just another battle scar, but Tua thinks this might be the key. He believes Niall has a hidden power, that if she wounds another immortal, she might actually take away their immortality. That could explain why Andy is no longer healing like before. That night, trouble is brewing. Gwyn, now working with Discord, leads a group of armed fighters. They break into a high-security facility and kill all the guards. Whatever they're planning, it's big and it's dangerous. Back with the team, Booker approaches Niall and asks her to spar, a friendly but intense fight. During the match, Niall injures him. And just like with Andy, something changes. Booker realizes his immortality is gone too. But instead of panicking or telling the whole team, he keeps it secret. Only Tua knows the truth. Soon after, the team uncovers what Gwyn and Discord were really up to. The facility they broke into? It's not just any building, it's a nuclear plant. And the bombs they're setting up? They could kill millions of people. Niall quickly figures it out. This isn't just an attack. It's a trap, and it's meant for them, the old guard. Still, even knowing the risks, the team makes a bold decision. They're going in anyway. The team finally reaches the nuclear facility, the place where Discord and Gwyn have set their deadly trap. Inside, they're met with heavy resistance. Discord's goons are everywhere, but the old guard is ready. While Joe, Nikki, and Tua rush to disarm the bombs, something tragic happens. One of the guards fires at Andy, but Booker steps in and takes the hit for her. It's a heroic moment, and something incredible happens next. Andy's immortality comes back. Booker's sacrifice somehow reverses her mortality. She heals instantly and jumps back into action. But for Booker, it's the end. He fights off a whole group of guards bravely, but this time he doesn't come back. It's a permanent death, and the team is heartbroken. Meanwhile, Niall and Gwyn face off in a brutal fight. Niall finally gets the upper hand and injures Gwyn, taking away her immortality too. But just as Niall breathes a moment of relief, Discord shows up and injures Niall. On the roof of the facility, Andy goes head-to-head with Discord in a final showdown. That's when Discord reveals her real plan. She has lost her own immortality, and she believes Niall is the key to getting it back. She wants to steal the powers of Joe, Nikki, and Tua, and use Niall to do it. Andy tries her best, but Discord is too powerful. She manages to escape, and she takes Joe, Nikki, and Tua with her. After everything, Andy returns to Tua's library, feeling the weight of their losses. But there, she's met by someone unexpected, Gwyn. After everything they've been through, all the pain, all the blame, Andy and Gwyn finally make peace. The two old friends reunite. And now they have one mission. Find Discord. Save the team. Stop the war before it begins. By this, the movie ends in here. If you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.